But since it was a reacting podcast, obviously I had to respond to something that happened this morning that kind of came out of nowhere, but not really. This morning, the Joon the King documentary on TheQuartering released on his channel. It is 3 hours and 38 minutes long, and it is on fire right now. In only 15 hours being live, it has already gotten over 221,000 views and climbing. This is stacking up to possibly be the most popular documentary that Joon the King has ever done on YouTube, depending on how it goes. What I mean by that is that a lot of videos that have been made about TheQuartering recently have seemingly been flagged down for harassment, cyberbullying, copyright, and more. So the question is, will this actually continue to be up? Or is it going to end up getting taken down at some point, right? So everyone apparently today decided to start watching this video and reacting to it. But you guys know me. Number one, I'm not going to just drop my established schedule, especially when today I had the finale of a game scheduled. I'm not going to say, oh, just drop it all and do this react, right? Plus, I wanted to talk to the audience about it. Is this something that you guys are interested in seeing or not? I have not done a long-form react event in over a year. In fact, the last long-form react I did, I believe, was the end of 2024. So it's been a long time since I just sat down and reacted to, say, a documentary or something like that. Now, people have asked me to do some of them over the last year and a half, and I shied away from it. As you know, I've been doing mostly gameplay content and podcasting. But in this case, this is a unique situation because, number one, the feud between TheQuartering and Kino Casino kind of uniquely, has me involved. TheQuartering is someone who out of nowhere decided to ask me for an interview years ago, and I feel like he gave me a very fair interview at that time. And since then, basically, I've had no interactions with him, but I'm aware of him and stuff. Obviously, I had many, many interactions with the Kino Casino, right? So a couple weeks ago, people asked me for my take on the situation. I gave it. On a podcast, I talked about it for about an hour. My editor edited it down to about 28 minutes, and that video did well. It actually got over 8,000 views. I got hundreds of thumbs up, tons of comments, people saying, great job, this is a great summary. It's good to hear kind of a neutral person's take, because when you're in the midst of all the drama going on, you don't really understand how you could see it from an outside perspective. So people loved it, right? So now that this documentary is out, there is a unique opportunity for me to possibly give even more of that kind of middleman perspective, knowing that, listen, I'm no fan of Kino Casino, but I'm also no fan of TheQuartering. I don't really agree if he is flagging videos down. I don't think he should be doing that, as I expressed in my React video a few weeks ago. So the question is, would people like this? And basically, yes, over the course of the day, I got the impression that a lot of people would like to see me do this as long as it's done over on the DSP Reacts channel. It's separated from the gameplay, and it doesn't basically permeate into the normal stuff I'm doing on the Dspgaming channel. So I think that sounds like a good idea. And I even set up the streams already live. Like, you can go favorite it, and I actually will post it up on social media and everything tonight and say, hey guys, tomorrow special stream. Here it is. Please spread the word. First time I'm doing a react in a long time because people want me to do it. Now, we'll talk about this in a second because I want to let you know exactly how it's going to go down, okay? And it's kind of important because if it goes well, it could lead to more content. If it does poorly, then I might not do any more, okay? So, after having talked about that stream, attendance, pretty good. Support, good. But I will say this, and I'm going to say this both about the first and second streams today, okay? It seems like in the last week to 2 weeks, we have saw a severe decline in both attendance and support on Kick, okay? My theory is this. Now, you could disagree. Maybe you think I'm completely off base about this. It doesn't seem, no matter what game I'm playing, people leave. Like, I'll start the day on Kick with a podcast, and people will be like 100 people watching me on Kick. And then as soon as I start with the game, 50 viewers, 40 viewers. I'm just doing the same thing I've always done. Like, since I started on Kick, I was doing gaming content. So why all of a sudden do we have so many fewer viewers? I think I know why. If you haven't noticed, the last month or two, Kino Casino have completely laid off of me. They're not talking about me anymore. Or if they do, it's a quick reference. They're totally going in on everybody else, right? They've been going in on, obviously, TheQuartering. I know for a fact they've done stuff on Review Tech and others, but they just don't seem to be talking about me anymore. So, honestly, you want to know why? It's probably because there's nothing interesting about me. No one really cares about drama when it comes to Dark Side Phil because there is none. I'm a gamer. I'm doing gameplay content. Gamers like the stuff. Nobody else really cares, right? And so, since they're not covering me, half the audience that used to tune into me on Kick were for drama. Like, they wanted to come and laugh and post up the memes and all that. They don't exist anymore. So because of that, they're like, oh. And so as soon as I'm done with the talking segments of interacting with the audience and doing podcasting, they leave. So I've noticed a distinct drop-off in attendance, engagement, support, all of that on Kick in the last several weeks, and there's not much I can really do about it. Overall, my content is doing good. It really doesn't even matter what game I'm playing. The streams are overall doing well. So I'm not complaining in any capacity. I'm just saying that seems to be what's going on with Kick is that, yeah, everything on Kick is down. Attendance, engagement, and support. People are sitting there, no matter what game I play, they complain. Yesterday, I played Mouse PI for Hire. Oh, that's boring. Today, I played Soros. Oh, that's boring. Tonight, I finished Pragmata. Oh, that's boring. No, you know what? If you think that every game is boring, maybe you're boring or you don't like games. So what are you doing on a gamer stream? Just saying. You know, I think that's what's happened is basically people on Kick aren't getting the drama anymore, so they're disengaged and they're bored. I can't make you like gaming, right? So anyway, that's what's been going on Kick, and I noticed it all day today. But Sorrow still did well overall. Great stream, great progress, great support. Give it a look, and the playthrough continues on Friday. Okay? Tonight's late stream was the conclusion of Pragmata, but it started late for good reason. I came into this studio an hour early tonight. I said, I want to set up everything for tomorrow. Since I'm going to do this React stream, let me get the stream set up. Let me do a special thumbnail for it. Let me set up animations and get those working again because I haven't had those working in over a year. So let me make sure that they're working and add sound effects to them now so that there's sounds playing when people contribute. And I'm doing all this work, okay? I decided I want to make a thumbnail. So I go into Grok AI, which is the AI that I have access to do stuff like this. For almost an hour, I'm trying to tell Grok AI to make this thumbnail. I'm telling you exactly what I want. It's too stupid to do it. Okay? So first, I tell it, hey, put, DSP in the corner of the thumbnail from the Joon the King documentary on the QuarterPounder. Refuses to do it. When it does it, either I look off or the thumbnail looks off. I'm like, all right, forget that. So then I take a picture of me. I said, have this picture turn into looking like I'm reacting to something. It was able to do that. So it's like me looking like that, like to the side reacting. That worked. But it won't generate a background removed image. Like, I just make a transparent PNG image for me so I can put it into a editing program and I can make the thumbnail myself. Refuses to do that. Won't do it. Only gives me a JPEG that won't remove the background. Okay. Take that image that you made and superimpose that in the corner over the thumbnail from the QuarterPounder video so it looks like I'm reacting to that thumbnail. It won't do it. It has me reacting to husky dogs. Not once did I mention a dog. Not once did I mention a husky. I just said, take this image, superimpose it over this other image in the corner. Don't edit either. Just do a superimposing. Okay, here I am reacting to husky dogs. This is Elon Musk's amazing AI program. It's awful. Just like all of them. They're all trash. And they will likely get better over time. But it's hilarious that I just want to do something quick and easy. I'm not even doing something complex. Just give me an outcome. It won't do it. It gives me all garbage. Complete garbage results, right? So basically, after an hour, I'm like, this is really frustrating me. Forget AI. I'm going to take this image of me just looking like this. I'm going to put that into my video editing program, which also is, does thumbnails and does all kinds of stuff. And I'm going to try to get it to be transparent myself. I try to do it. All of a sudden, my entire computer is locking up. What is going on? And I look, memory hole. So basically, using the AI killed my browser and it ate up my RAM and now my computer is frozen. Now I got to restart it. Now I got to start from scratch. Like, oh my God. So after that, I just got so frustrated. All I literally did was I took the thumbnail that Joon had made for his video and I just slapped DSP Reacts in the corner and said, that's my thumbnail. I give up. The damn thing doesn't work. It's a pain in my ass. So that's my thumbnail for tomorrow. Maybe I'll do more in the future that are better than that, or maybe someone else will work on one for me. Like I said, my editor likely will do some work here. But yeah, ultra frustrating. Like seriously, ridiculously, stupidly frustrating to do something very simple. Stream had okay attendance. It probably would have been better if I was on time. But it had okay attendance, but it had great support. Once again, Kick viewers, nowhere to be found. We had like 30 viewers by the end of the stream on Kick. So you don't like Soros, you don't like Pragmata, you don't like Mouse PI for Hire, Do you like Pokemon? Do you like games? Do you like life? Maybe you should just sleep in bed all day, never leave the bed. I don't know what else to say about it.